so many updates to give, so bear with me, but it only felt right to put this on the channel just to let all of our listeners know, even subscribers, soon to be listeners, anyone who supports City of Sound or just the channel itself and how we're fighting to remain independent. I just wanted to give an overhaul 2025, what's coming up, changes in the band, and also just opportunities that are coming up, and just communicate everything, because y'all know we always just communicate everything, and I just make sure I let everyone know what's coming so you understand why we're promoting certain stuff, certain content, and just really trying to push this whole thing forward and stay alive. First thing, the Deck the Anthemic Halls music video is going to drop on Friday. This is kind of fun just because since our music, you know, it's a lot of social commentary, a lot about the human experience. Doing a fun Christmas carol and doing this goofy music video was just a way to show kind of our dorkier side and just who we are, like behind the scenes. Make sure to go watch that and just have fun with it. It's just kind of a fun way to end the year, and it's homemade. We made it ourselves just for a good time. Get ready for that. Then Among the Phoenix is going to come out in January, as y'all know. And for the music video, since we don't have the budget for a full-blown music video like our other songs, we have asked our listeners to take part in recording themselves, either lip-syncing the song or holding up cards that tell the story of a moment that they made it through, or just rocking out. And I'm sending all the information to everyone that wants to be involved. We already have so many listeners who are taking part, and I've sent all the info to. But if you had not heard that yet and you would like to take part in the Among the Phoenix music video, comment below. I'll send you all the information with all the instructions and everything, and we're going to edit it all together and just have our listeners tell the story of Among the Phoenix, which I'm really excited about. I think it's going to be really powerful, really beautiful. Okay, next, just trying to knock all these out. I'm going to be combining merch stores. Now, the reason is, honestly, to be totally straight up with you, it just costs so much to run two different Shopify stores. So I have like the Righteous J merch channel, but then we have the City of Sound merch. I'm going to combine the stores all under City of Sound, and then the channel merch is going to be a collection on the City of Sound store for Righteous J. Also, as Nova's YouTube channel is starting to pick up right now, and she has a lot of content that she's putting together for it, we'll probably put her merch in the same way. So that way you have access to everything, one store, one stop. It just makes it easier. And honestly, the financial burden is a lot easier on me. We're going to be combining all the merch stores after the new year because it'll save me like $200 a month, which is really helpful right now. Okay, next, for those who've been following the band for a long, long time, many of you who are new may not necessarily know this, but we had a guitarist who was a main member, and Andrew will no longer be with City of Sound. We are just moving forward. We already have new songs that we're working on, and Nova actually is going to be stepping in with me alongside me in the studio, taking a much bigger role in production and on the engineering side. We just got like all brand new equipment and upgraded the studio, and we're already having some conversations with some people. We are looking just to move forward on City of Sound, and yeah, pretty much that's it. And expect the exact same epic cinematic rock sound that you've always heard. And I'm super excited for the new songs I've already been working on. So those are like band lineup changes that are happening. Very much encourage Nova in her role coming to start like producing alongside me, and all these songs is something that she wanted to do, and she voiced it to me that she was interested. Hey, why not? She's already the best musician in the band, so might as well just let her in on the production side. So there's changes happening with City of Sound. And speaking of City of Sound, Nova and I are going to be slowly revving up to start our City of Sound Twitch stream, where we will stream 3 times a week. And what we will do is performance streams. They will be acoustic, and we will have a cover song catalog and original catalog. And people can come in where they can request those songs and request our original songs, and we'll play for like 3 hours on every stream. And one, it's a really good way for us to make money and honestly just like keep this successful and afloat. And also it helps us to perform in front of a lot of our listeners that even when we were on tour, we just didn't get in front of them. So it gives us a direct access to our listeners and also helps monetize. Also, yes, I know my lights are out. I couldn't get them fixed. They were flashing on every video, and I had it. And then the last thing is we are going to be combining our Patreons all under one roof. So you can kind of notice a theme here. A lot of this is bringing everything under one roof. And the reason is I started a Patreon. I dabble in it, which I had already let everyone know, like, hey, I'm going to dabble in this, going to kind of learn it. And over about the last like 6 months, I've been kind of learning Patreon, what we can do with it, how we can make it special. Nova, obviously, with her YouTube channel starting to pop off and some of her vids doing well, you know, she was going to start a Patreon. But then also we were thinking we're also in a band together, so we should also do like a City of Sound Patreon, given we're independent. Then we had a conversation about how we have spent all this time, the last 7 years, trying to get the attention of these higher powers in the music industry to give us the yes for that stroke of luck. And we just came to the realization that maybe the best thing for us to do is to stop caring about getting that stroke of luck and getting that yes from like the powers that be, and just trust our people and bring everything under one roof, create direct lines of contact. And even though, yes, like our fan base is small but mighty, it just felt that we're grasping at straws with the music industry. And maybe it's just time we completely removed ourselves from that and just created our own little world with our people, with our supporters, given the fact that we're going to remain independent. We want to remain in creative control of our music. And that came to the conclusion of, let's just combine everything under one roof. The Twitch stream, we're going to combine it under one roof with City of Sound, where we like play these covers and we play all of our original music. Then we're going to have both of our channels, which we're going to be putting our own content on. But then we're going to combine the merch stores, so that way it's all under one roof. And then the Patreon. Now, what we're going to do with the Patreon is we are going to come up with kind of the memberships we're going to do. The biggest membership, though, basically what we're going to do, it's going to get exclusive access basically to both of our content on all of our channels. But then it's also going to get access to City of Sound exclusively. So like demos we're working on, brand new songs, studio sessions, sitting in on studio sessions, meetups whenever we tour cities, and we'll meet with our patrons who are in those cities. A lot of things. And I'm also open to like suggestions on what people would want from like City of Sound, also my channel and her channel, like all combined under like the biggest part of the membership. It's going to allow us to make some cash, so that way we can put some cash away instead of just pouring it into the band constantly. So we got some really cool things I'm really excited about. It's going to be a lot of work. And to be honest, though, it's always been a lot of work, and it's always been grinding and grasping at straws and, you know, just like gritting our teeth and all these things. Like, why are we wasting our time trying to get the attention of these people who just don't care about us? And it's time just to trust our listeners, trust the madness, trust this fan base we've been generating, especially over the last few years, and start putting it all together and then seeing what happens. So that's basically all the updates, all starting with our music video coming out Friday for Deck the Anthemic Halls, then Among the Phoenix coming out in January, and then we will start stepping in to all of these new worlds and just communicating them with you, and I'll keep the comment pumping, and we'll just see what happens with City of Sound. I've been at this game and doing it independently for so long. Look, we're either going to break through or we're going to go out on our shield, because I've come to terms with the fact that we have been putting out an awesome product and we have met incredible people. We've toured, we've sold out shows, we've had some really amazing moments. Now it's just time to take the risk, put it all under one umbrella, our control, a direct line to our listener base in every single thing that we do. Let's see if it grows outside of the music industry, outside of the powers that be, and trust our people to take every song release, every bit of content, everything we do, and we just grow together. I'm super excited. Get ready for Friday. I got content coming all this week and next week during the holidays. I'm going to be working on music over the holidays, and then we're going to come back in and we start out with the Among the Phoenix release and all that content and promotion, and then the music video that involves all of you. I love y'all. You mean the world to me. Thank you for supporting the channel, and most importantly, thank you for supporting City of Sound. Here's to remaining independent and pushing forward.